as family and friends to witness the joining of Jeremiah Thomas Claytor and Pamela Marie Cote as husband and wife. It is good to be here with you all for this purpose. This day is about JT and Pamela. Before we hear the couple explain to us what they mean to one another, I would like to take the time to explain what they mean to me. JT. JT is my brother. Love you, dude. I don't remember any part of my life without JT. We grew up in the Hollow back in Greenbrier. Spent a lot of time together in our youth. I can always remember being JT's tag-along. And some of the things that we got into, our adventures are well known to a lot of you here. And some of them I will take to my grave. But I'm glad to have you as a part of my life. Pamela. Pamela's been my best friend since high school. It may come to a shock to a lot of you here, but I was not always the devilishly good-looking social powerhouse you see before you today. I met Pamela during a time in my life when I virtually had no friends, and we instantly bonded over a shared sense of humor and musical tastes. It's because of that friendship that I am officiating this wedding. So why am I here? There's a funny story behind that. Although I'm not experienced in officiating weddings, as someone, sometime back in 2001, we took a field trip with the BPA, the Business Professionals of America, for those of you that don't know what that means. On the way there, one of our friends stopped in a chapel that advertised ordination services for $20. And we were really envious of that guy because apparently he could marry folks, and it just took $20 to do so. So jokingly, Pamela suggested that I get ordained so that I could perform her wedding. And high school me agreed, never really believing that she would call me on it. But it's 12 years later, and apparently she did. So here we find ourselves. Although I'm not experienced in officiating weddings, as someone who is married, I believe that I can offer advice based off of my experiences as a husband and a father. I believe that lasting love is not self-powered. Love that lasts must be constantly fed by commitment, watered by respect, and planted in time. For love to flourish, time for its care must take priority in both the brief moments of hardship and the long stretches of mundane life. For commitment to feed love in a marriage, it must have substance. The substance of commitment is measured in both words and actions. At this time, the couple will give words to their commitment through the exchange of vows. Once they have given words to their commitment, they will give symbolic action through the exchange of rings. Pamela Marie Cote, do you come of your own free will to exchange wedding vows and to enter into the union of matrimony with Jeremiah Thomas Claytor? You may proceed with your vows.
I may have only had you for my own for 1.5 years now, but I know deep in my soul that you've always been the one. It just wasn't time for us just yet. And now that it is our time, I will never take for granted this incredible love that I found with you. A love that is so much greater than I ever thought possible to feel for another person. Because I know how miserable it is to live without you, I can truly appreciate how wonderful and amazing my life with you, the man of my dreams, is now. When I think of the traits that would comprise a perfect man for me, you possess every single one of them. You're the most hardworking man I've ever met. You're loyal, dedicated, and have never given up on me or us, no matter how hard things have gotten. You fight for us and the life you want for us. You take care of me, and you do absolutely anything and everything in your power each and every day to put a smile on my face. You love me more than I deserve, and have given your life to prove it. And what's more, You have loved my son with a patience and calmness that has completely turned him around in a way I never thought possible. You've always seen the extraordinary future ahead of us since the moment our eyes first met again, even when I could not. You walked away from everything you had and worked hard every single day to prove to me that you could give me that happy life and future you envisioned for us, even when no one else had faith that you could. There are no words to tell you what that has meant to me. I can never repay you for the overwhelming joy and passion that you've brought to my life. I can't even begin to show my appreciation to you for showing me what it is to be truly loved. I don't have much to give you, but you have my heart and my life, and these vows that I make to you. I vow to always do my best to respect you with my words so that I never bring harm to your heart or spirit. I vow to devote my love, my heart, and my life completely to you, forsaking all others for the rest of my life, because no one else could ever be you, and anything other than you would just never be good enough. I vow to always put you first, as our relationship with each other is the foundation of all else. Keeping the foundation strong ensures strength and happiness in all other areas of our life. I vow to always be your soft place to land. No matter what a day may bring, I will always be waiting at home for you with arms open wide to hold you and show you that there is a place where you belong, where you're loved unconditionally. I vow that I will always get goosebumps when you touch me, no matter how many years may pass. You will always be the most handsome man in the world to me, and each day I will continue to discover something new about you to be attracted to. I vow to continue to fall in love with you over and over again with every passing year. My love for you has grown richer and deeper with time, and I will never let the world or the stresses of everyday life change that. Most people search their whole lives to find what we have, and I will not lose appreciation for the special gift that we have with the passage of time. I vow to take care of you as you've taken care of me. No matter what it is, I will move heaven and earth to make sure you always have whatever it is that you need. I vow to make it my top priority to always make you happy as I possibly can, because I take my own joy from seeing you happy. I vow to be fiercely loyal, to be your best friend, your vigilant sidekick, your partner in crime, the June to your Johnny. Wherever you are, I will always be by your side. That is where I belong and where I long to be for the rest of my life. I vow to never forget the way it felt when we shared our first kiss, on that special day we shared together, when we looked into each other's eyes and knew our lives were never going to be the same again. The look I saw in your eyes remains in the back of my mind always, and was the first time in my life that I felt truly desired and beautiful. And I will never forget that, or any of the millions of other reasons that I've fallen madly in love with you. I vow to never give up. I've had great faith in your incredible talents and heart, and you've never let me down. You have stumbled and made mistakes, but you've always picked yourself back up and continued to push forward, never giving up on us. And I will always do the same for you. And finally, no matter what, I will always bring you your dinner, no matter how upset we may be with each other. I know there's no quicker route to forgiveness than through your belly. Peace is always better than arguing.
Jeremiah Thomas Claytor, do you come of your own free will to exchange wedding vows and enter into the union of matrimony with Pamela Marie Cote?
Absolutely.
You may proceed with your vows.
Pause. My tape is